Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager, the Underdog Challenge. And today we run the 9th race of the season already, and that means we have officially passed the halfway mark. As you can see, we've done 8 races so far this season, and there is 7 left. So that is the Ardennes, then we go to the USA, Britain, Singapore, Australia, Brazil, and I believe the last one is Doha. I'm not sure. We can have a quick look. Dubai, sorry. Yeah, so there is not that many races left. Let's see how it's gonna go. Yeah, Ardennes will be this time around. Looks like practice and qualifying might be rainy, but the race day should be sunny. And hopefully we can do quite well, because we are still on track to finish this challenge. We're actually quite far ahead in the team standings, and also pretty decently ahead in the driver standing, 60 points and 92 points clear. But that doesn't mean we can't slack off. We definitely have to keep trying our absolute best. We're still making a lot of parts. We're making another gearbox here. We have 17 days, so hopefully we can make that into a good one. Well, we never know. I think we have a bit of randomness involved there, as we did pick the legendary randomized part. So that could be anything, basically. We'll have to see. Podium is a great result. Avio Tulipano raced supremely. How do you feel? We could say that we're a genius. It will give us some marketability, but all in all, honestly, Tulipano has been insanely massive for us, and he deserves it. It's all down to the driver. Thank you so much, Avio. So far, you have been doing a stellar job, especially compared to how cheap you are. You know, someone like Sharp is like, costs, I think, like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as much as you. And yeah, you're showing them all what you're worth right now, while also bringing us a lot of cash thanks to your high marketability. Yeah, very nice. Hey Steve, thanks for the great support all weekend. It was so awesome to win my home race. What a buzz. Yes, we saw that already last episode. You got a plus 25 morale bonus for that. Obviously, you want to win at home, so it was great for Avio there. And that should be the car repair finished. What are we working on still? Right now, nothing, so we should definitely put on something. And I think that's going to be the engine, actually, for now. These 2 engines we're still using, so we might as well. In the meantime, we can also maybe start working a little bit on some reliability that we don't really care about. Honestly, these spec parts with their 80% reliability have been perfectly fine. We didn't have any of them break down, but it's fine to just, yeah, keep working on them, I suppose. Honestly, we've not worked on this engine for ages. We could do this. Maybe that's better, actually. So we give Kovsky maybe a slightly better engine too. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. I mean, already this engine is better anyway. We could have done it way earlier, to be honest. I thought we would make another engine, but we might not end up doing that. Either way, honestly, yeah, we're still very high up on this tier list regardless. So I think with weight stripping, anyway, we go into the top 3, which is what we're aiming for. Is there anything else I care about? We're making that new gearbox still, so hopefully that's better than this one. We could work on the rear wing, but honestly it doesn't matter too much either. I suppose we could make this rear wing into a usable option, because it is quite a bit better actually. That would be nice for Tulipano, but... And then we have the suspensions, which are obviously not that great. Let's see, for the Ardennes, it's top speed, low speed corners, and acceleration. The low speed corners, I think, anyway, is a spec part. So then it's just down to the gearbox, which we're already working on. Let's for now keep chugging along at this engine, see if we can get it to a usable state anytime soon. And here is our new gearbox, so let's see how that goes. We should also have some sponsors. Yes, there you go. We have Viking, Cupcake, Sweet and Delicious, and the Trans-Arctic Outdoor Company. Let's just go for Viking. Yeah, I mean, their bonus payment is already just as good as the others. And then we also get a big upfront payment. We could go for Trans-Arctic just because they have their home race bonus in the USA. And I think we do have that coming up. Yeah, in the next race already. Question is, can we reliably get second? We have been doing really well, obviously, with Tulipano getting first and second in almost every race of the season so far. So we could theoretically do it. So times 4, that's quite a lot of money, but this one is 2 million guaranteed. Let's see, what do we currently have? El Banco is for third and above, you get 1 million. So this is a little bit of an upgrade, though you have to go second at least instead of third. Let's just take the guaranteed 2 million, to be honest. Either way, honestly, money isn't really a factor for us anymore. We don't really need it for anything. We're not upgrading almost anything. To be honest, I could have. It's not like it really matters anymore. We could do this, for example, but what's the point, honestly? Same thing with, yeah, we could actually build the road car factory now. We have the money if we reduce it by our 5% discount. So we could actually build it. We're not going to. That would put us into broke territory pretty much immediately again. It also takes too long. But, yeah. I don't care for any of this, to be honest. Forecasting center also doesn't matter, so yeah. All that money, we could use it for next season's car if we really need to. If we want to make a beast of a car that can do basically anything. Fuel efficiency, tire heating, improvability, whatever. All of it, like, at its maximum level, then we could use that 60 million for that. But yeah, even this season so far, we haven't really needed to do that. We only focused on the tire wear, and that worked out really well. Okay, let's see what we got. Pretty good. Acceleration plus 50, reliability plus 50. That actually makes this gearbox usable pretty much instantly. So that is, it's not the best one to get for sure, but it's also not the worst. We can definitely work with this. Question is, so we're definitely going to use it. I do want to get it to level 100 in reliability. Sorry, level 100% reliability, obviously. I think this is okay for now. Honestly, like, maybe we stop working on the engines for a little bit. Maybe we just work on that. And let's see if we can get both to maximum efficiency. Let's say like this, 3 hours before the race done, and this one will at least be quite a bit higher. We should also obviously make a new part immediately. This is pretty good, to be honest. So what we could do is make the absolute best gearbox we can possibly have. So we do something like that. Sorry, that. This one, the random legendary component. Yeah, we'd get quite an upgrade and the potential of an even bigger upgrade if the random legendary component is any good. We do this, it's pretty much instantly usable, but we get a lot less maximum performance. To be honest, I mean, I'm sort of just banking in on going all in on immediately usable parts. Just because, yeah, we have such a good shot of actually finishing this challenge, and then it doesn't matter for us to make the illegal parts that we would normally already be making halfway through the season. Like right now, we wouldn't actually focus anymore on legal parts. We would just be making illegal ones, but honestly, for now, I just don't care. Apparently, we have some factory distractions. Hi, Steve. Boris Vovsky is constantly on his phone, and he keeps disturbing us when we're working on his car. Can you please tell him to stop doing it? Alright, so we can either fine him, which costs him 25 morale. We can tell him to stop, which costs him 15. Or we can tell them to deal with it. That costs us some factory relationship, but Boris remains happy. What is our current... Honestly, we don't really use either of these. So losing some relationship with our driver isn't really a big deal, but honestly, be a bit professional, Boris. Come on. We're in a title winning season. Hopefully, we're trying to compete here. We can't be having you distract all our mechanics, of course. All right, then for the Ardennes, it will be a 27 lap race, 40% chance of rain still, so definitely keep an eye out on that. Super softs and softs, and quite a long time for each lap, so we'll have to see during practice if we can actually get tier 3 on both our compounds, but we'll have a look. Our HQ is just okay, according to Aaron Scheffer. Okay, well, that is what it is. Not much we can do about that, Aaron, but I wouldn't complain about it too much. And there you go. Reliability work should be complete. There you go. And what would we work on then? Probably just get this to its maximum level. And also that engine we were working on. That seems pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we have some pretty good parts. Of course, we should fit them. Don't forget about that. We'll give Wolfsky a slight upgrade in the engine department, and we'll give both our drivers an upgrade in the gearbox department. So Tulipano gets, of course, the best one, and then Wolfsky gets a slight upgrade as well by getting Tulipano's hand-me-down. Yeah, here maybe eventually we should also get this rear wing to 100% reliability, just so Wolfsky can also use it. And that looks all good. Did that do anything for our standings? I see a bigger green bar now for the gearbox, so that's very nice. We're now 4th instead of 5th. And I think also here with the weight stripping, we're probably in the top 3, which is very important. So that should be good. Engine didn't move us up just yet, but we didn't work too much on improving the performance anyway. Medium speed corner still 5th, and same for the high speed corners. That's okay. Alright, let's focus again on getting 3rd or above. I think that's a fine challenge. And as always, we bring 8 and 4. There you go. One more quick check, just because I always get anxious that I took the wrong parts. Looks good. 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 Good and good. Good. And good. Alright, perfect. We have our cars, we have our race. Let's get to it. Hopefully we can, yeah, continue doing well. We have been doing so pretty steadily. I mean, AVO has been on a tear in this league. This is only our 2nd season in the World Motorsport Championship, and we're already so competitive. That really surprised me, and yeah, positively, of course, because it is very nice after... This must be what, like episode 76 or something? That's a lot of hours I've put into this. It's a lot of hours for you to have watched it. So, yeah, it'd be great if we can just finish off the season with a bang and really get it just before F1 Manager launches as well. That will give me time to focus also more on that game. And yeah, I'm looking very much forward to it. They've released a bit more videos now about... yeah, the management aspect behind it. I'm curious still. I feel like there's some things that they haven't shown that I would like to be in the game, but let's just see. I mean, it's only a month of waiting now, so very curious how it will actually play. It already, at least the visuals, the actual racing parts, it looks a lot better visually than I ever expected, to be honest. So that was already a huge bonus for me. But let's see how the actual management part also plays out. Everything is at 80%, so that looks fine. Yeah, there you go. And we'll go practice with our usual duo. Yeah, like I said, I watched some of the videos and I saw actually that that they actually made these choices of like, you could earn more money by having your drivers do more marketing and whatever else, or letting people into the paddock or whatever. And that would give you more sponsor income, but it would actually go at the cost maybe of your performance during the race weekend. So I think those type of things are super cool. Let's hope they added a lot more of those type of choices. That would be very nice, I think. Okay, we have the Ardennes. We have a setup. It's obviously dry right now, so I think we are just gonna go for the one where we had like almost no water. Here we had a lot of water. I think track A, I'm pretty sure we're also on track A, so that should be fine. And we're gonna go super soft most likely. We have 27 laps, so let's see. Can we actually do a one stop? How warm is it? Only 15 degrees. Oh, it's gonna rain a lot. Okay, that's gonna suck for our practice. Theoretically, we should be able to, but I feel like it's tight with Super Soft. It's really tight. I think Tulipano can do it just because of the perk we have for him. And we're just gonna send him out first on the Super Soft. Oh, I think... I didn't pick a setup for you as well. Let's make sure we do. Yeah, it should be fine for Tulipano. I'm not sure if that Bohovsky can make that work. He'll probably have to do one Super Soft, one regular soft, because these tires will cool down very quickly. We're gonna just send them out for probably just one lap, to be honest, until the rain... Yeah, there you go. Until the rain starts falling, and then we'll put them on inters for a little while, bring them in again, and then probably go back to Super Soft. I don't really see a point of not doing so, so let's just send them out on the intermediate. Just to get, to make sure that we get our race trim at least to level 3, that is very important. Anyway, now that I'm seeing that we might not go for Super Soft all the way, it doesn't matter too much to get the tier 3 also on regular softs. Either way, we'll have some choices to make. We'll let them go for a little while in the beautiful Ardennes with the very nice trees and forests all around. Probably one more lap and then I'm just gonna bring them in. Send them out. Getting some pretty good times on the board, but that might just be because of the rain and we were on the correct tire, let's say. Probably just send them out now for as long as we want, to be honest. Just on the Super Softs, I really want to get some practice in that regard. We might as well. There you go. Alright. Yeah, so we did get a tier 1 on the inters. I don't particularly care for leveling that one up. With 40% chance of rain during race day, I don't really see that mattering too much, to be honest, but we'll see. It's gonna rain again soon, but I'm not gonna care too much about that. As soon as we have tier 3, is right now. Wanted to bring them in. Messed up a little bit on that regard. Probably not gonna get tier 3 then on the qualifying, so that sucks a little. Might not bring Tulipano in depending on if he makes it to tier 3. Okay, so you're gonna go qualifying 3 laps and just go on the regular soft, please. Tulipano for now, let's wait a little bit until you've actually made it there. I think it's gonna go too slow because the rain has started. Yeah, so we're gonna need you to do one more lap, unfortunately. That sucked. Oh, we're only on tier 2. What? Ooh, that's bad. Okay, let's bring Farah in there. I misjudged that. Okay. So we're not gonna practice on the regular softs. We're just gonna keep going on the... Super soft. The rain is really messing me up a little bit here. I just mislooked at that. And now we also let Tulipano go for too long on the race trim, which is also suboptimal, but it's okay. There you go. So yeah, hopefully we can at least get like tier 2 maybe on the qualifying trim. Probably not even, honestly. Sheesh. Oh, that was not a very good practice session. I'm not going to bring them in anymore just to put them on regular softs. Anyway, we're not going to get a big bonus there. Not going to pick that trait regardless, so let's just let them run out. Hopefully we can still get the tier 2 on qualifying trim. Doesn't look like it, honestly. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we barely made it. So it wasn't too costly in the end. Tulipano is setting some decent time, so that's not too bad. Yeah. In terms of bonuses, really not what I wanted during that practice, but rain always makes practice a little bit tricky, of course. Looks like we will get some rain way at the end with only 3 minutes to go. That isn't really going to impact us, I think. So we'll pick the super soft tires and the qualifying trim. We could go for sweeter spots for Volhovsky, but I'm not sure what would be better here, the 10% that we're getting or the sweeter spots. I think I'm just gonna go like this. Same here. Yeah, let's see. Alright. And we're just gonna immediately send him out, try and do as many laps as we can. Probably just 2 before the rain starts. Let's see. Ooh. Automatic on, please. And let's see what we can do. Right. And we're the first out on the lap, so Lupano with a purple, but immediately gives that back to Sharp, of course. And that's a 128. And looks like we're already pretty slow compared to at least Windsor Racing. Apparently the Steinmans aren't very good, so they're right below Tulipano actually. They split us up. Looks like the Red Bulls with our cars are also up there, and then you have the Ferraris, the Rossini, who are also up high up on the grid. Let's immediately go again. I hope we can still get 1 hot lap in with good tire grip or track grip. It's gonna be tricky. Right around the last corners. Still not raining. Yeah, it's gonna get. Oh, that's. We did improve, I think, slightly, but this is pretty much it. Now that it's already raining so much, no one else is gonna improve their times anymore. So this is just gonna be the end state, I'd say. Yeah, I tried to get in 2 laps, but I think we couldn't have gone quicker than that. I think right around the last straight we had some rain on track, so that probably cost us a few hundred or a few tenths probably. So that is unfortunate, but okay, 6th and 10th. It's not ideal, but it is what we're gonna just have to deal with. So let's see what we can do. Obviously not gonna bring them out now anymore. Could have maybe tried to go for 1 more lap there at the end if we timed it perfectly, but I think with that amount of water still on track, it wouldn't have mattered. That's like any water just slows you down by a few tenths and then you're already off the pace. So just didn't matter. All right. Okay. Surikov up on top. Some Windsors right behind him. And then there is us. Gonna go for super softs race trim, I'd say. Intermediates and fuel economy doesn't interest me that much, to be honest. And I think for you, we're probably gonna go light-footed super soft, just so those tires will last a while longer, and we can do that 1 stop for sure. It's 16 degrees, doesn't look like there's any rain. But I'm not convinced that we can make 27 laps work with how cold the track will be. So this is gonna cost us some performance, but I think it is the correct play. It'll also keep us in the higher brackets for longer, so we won't slow down as quickly, hopefully, due to tire wear. For Vovsky, he's gonna have to do softs and super softs. So there isn't really... Yeah, maybe then we don't take that bonus. Maybe we actually go for the... We go for the fuel economy here. Just because he's not gonna be on the super softs for that long. Probably attack at least for a first little while. Both of them should be fine with their tire wear, so we should be able to attack for quite a bit. And let's see then what we can do. And off we go. Not a great start for Tulipano there, but no one behind us got a great start either. Meanwhile, Vovsky also just stuck to his guns. Doesn't look like there's much movement at all in the grid, actually. Surikov lost actually out from 1st to 4th, so obviously that wasn't too great for him. Becker there was, or De Graaf was actually the main winner in that regard. Yeah, gonna just keep pushing for a little while. We have Sharp pushing up on us, who actually went past Hamilton and Lipponen, and now she's gonna go past us as well, unfortunately. That doesn't look too great for Tulipano here. Yeah, we're very much stuck in traffic here. I'd love to try and get some spots back. But we're probably just going to keep going on red for a little while here, just to see if we can make something work, but it doesn't look like it. We don't really have the pace at all. Okay, well, we are going to have to bring back our guys a little bit now. Which I don't want to do, but if we don't, it's going to cost too much fuel, it's going to cost too much tire wear as well. Oh, Kanjuro crashed, just a yellow flag, nothing very spicy happening there. And we're losing some spots here because we're not using as much resources as maybe we would otherwise, but it is what it is. Yeah, this does suck a little. I think not having that performance in terms of the plus 15% performance bonus, that is really hurting us. But we honestly don't really have a choice here. Maybe we could have made it if I was very conservative with the tires, but that comes at its own cost, of course. But right now we're 9th and 10th, and that is just horrible. It's not what we want, but hopefully we can make up for it a little bit with better pit stops. I don't know. I'm not sure if these guys are going to be able to do a one-stopper. Looks like they're going to try. Lupano is just losing spots left and right. He even lost to Volsky. And they're on equal footing, let's say. So that is really bad. Alright. It is what it is. We're going to just keep pushing, but Lupano looks like he got that spot back. It's not who we want to be fighting, though. We don't want to be fighting our own teammates. We want to be fighting them, so... Lupano should be getting a little bit better now. I think he's going to have fresher tires compared to everyone who's using up their tires a little bit more. So hopefully that will work. Could be, of course, that the AI is going to try and do a one-stop by using some softs. But that should mean at least that we have a performance bonus based off of that. And even then, softs, if they come in 2 laps or so, the regular softs will also be quite tricky to make work till the end, to be honest. Volsky is going to need to come in soon-ish. We're going to start conserving some fuel now. We're almost at a lap deficit. Let's see. We've done about 9 laps now. Yeah, first people are coming into the pit. Sharp, for example, is going to super soft. So she's definitely going for a 2-stopper. That's pretty much guaranteed. Until, is it 15%? So we'll probably bring in Volsky. Can he already pit now? Is this pit window open, sort of? No, it's not actually. Need to make it work for 1 more lap. Means we're gonna have to go like almost blue mode probably. Make it till 15% before his cliff starts hitting. We could also go for only super softs and do a 2-stopper, but I'd rather not. With Tulipano, we're gonna also have to slow down a little. I think that red, we did a little bit too much red at the start there, but we were losing so many spots that I really wanted to try and make it. But that really doesn't seem like that was even an option, to be honest. You should barely make it still. Just before, maybe you'll hit your cliff like on the long straight there or something. That's not the end of the world. Let's keep on going. No, it looks like you're gonna just about make it, so that's fine either way. We're gonna have to be a little bit conservative here with these regular softs, but I'm more confident with that than doing a 2-stopper with twice super soft. Alright, pretty good pit stop there. And let's keep on going with Volsky there. He should be getting his fuel back rather quickly. I think we can do at least 2 more laps with Tulipano, and then we pretty much have our perfect pit window to go to another set of super soft, so that should be fine either way. Very curious how we're going to come out eventually compared to everyone else. There were some people quite far ahead of us, so doesn't look like we're really fighting for a race win here. Jamie Woodford just crashed. It's a shame that that wasn't a safety car. Safety car would have really helped us out here because we haven't pitted yet with Tulipano, but doesn't look like we get that opportunity. That's a shame. Probably gonna put Volsky a little bit here on conservative, just to already start really making sure we take care of that tire. Same here for Tulipano, just gonna leave it on green for a little while. I wanna do at least 1 more lap, if not 2. And then we'll see how well we're getting on. We can definitely do 1 more, I'd say. With 14 laps remaining, we've also done 14, so it would be fine to come in now. Let's give ourselves that little bit of extra space by just doing 1 more lap. That should be good. Yeah, you're now used up all the heat in your tires. We can definitely just start pushing a little bit with it. Probably for you, we need to go to yellow just to make sure that doesn't go too low. So we made these super softs last as long as Modian made his regular softs last, so that's definitely promising. Let's bring you in. A little bit of red mode for that last long straight. Yeah, we weren't very quick anymore near the end of that stint, obviously, but let's have a look. I think there's definitely still going to be people that need to get in the pits once more, but there's also people that can probably make it till the end, especially the regular soft runners. We didn't gain really much. We're a little bit ahead of Wojcicki at least, but that's about it. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Very tricky here, actually. I mean, Lipponen, Sharp, Schmidt, they definitely all need to come in still. Anyone on regular softs, I feel like they will also still need to get in, actually, because we do still have 13 laps left. Even our softs were only going to last for 16 to 18. I think they've already used up a little too much. And with the cold, it shouldn't be very feasible to keep them fresh for too long, but it depends also. I mean, it doesn't look like they're pushing much, so maybe that also has good consequences for them. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to push you a little bit here. You can definitely also start using more fuel again. And Tulipano, we're gonna let his fuel still rack up for a little while. Alright, and we should be setting a pretty good pace on these fresh tires. And we are getting closer now to the people ahead of us. Lipponen, for example, will be on very old soft. So yeah, we're definitely getting very close to him now. It's at least a good sign. Sharp should be in the pits. Yeah, she is. So we'll definitely get out quite far ahead of her. Yeah, Wojcicki, I'm not sure you're gonna make it. I had to put him on orange for a little while there just to get the heat back in his tires. Eventually we could push also with Tulipano's tires, but for now I'm very content just leaving those on yellow. Just to make sure it doesn't go down too quick. Keep those tires as fresh as we can. 8 laps remaining. Yeah, maybe everyone on the regular softs is actually just gonna make it. That is unfortunate for us. Yeah, Schmidt obviously gonna come in soon. Lipponen gonna come in soon. And that should be quite good for us. Let's start using that fuel again. Let's maybe also start pushing a little bit on our tires. Really want to try and get closer to everyone on the regular softs if possible. Schmidt is quite far behind us here, so his second pit stop also cost him quite a bit. And we are pushing up on Hamilton and Surikov here. Those two at least should be possible by just pushing well on our fresh tires, I have to say so, but everyone ahead of that, if they don't pit, I think we're not getting past them, so that is going to be tricky. But we're pushing quite well here at least, so with 6 laps remaining, I'm definitely content just leaving it on orange for now. I'm not sure if Wojcicki is going to make that, to be honest. He might have to come into the pit. His temperature is slowing down quite a bit again, or going down, so that's going to be tricky. We are now getting past Hamilton as predicted. It's wheel to wheel. Come on the inside here, maybe. Let's go push him. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we did get past Hamilton. That is very nice, at least. Getting way too close there on the heat. We're gonna have to bring it up a little bit again. That sucked. 5 laps remaining. It's gonna be so close, so close for Wojcicki, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to make it. Keep that temperature right around that level. Yeah, we can definitely just keep going, I think, on orange here for a while. Floridi might have to come into the pits. I feel like she's used up a little bit too much there, and she's also pushing those tires. That's a big mistake, I'd say. Let's make sure we keep that fuel again a little bit on the medium side. Just make sure that we have enough till the end of the race, of course. And yeah, we're getting really close to Surikov. I think with 4 laps to go, we should definitely be able to get past him still. He should also be getting in his lowest bandwidth now for those regular softs, so they should be a lot slower than ours. Yeah, don't want to use too much fuel, but we're right on his tail here, so let's use a little bit of fuel and get past. And need to bring that heat up again. Maybe for 1 lap we just try and run on ragged tires or something. I'm not sure there, but If we come into the pits, either way, he's screwed. So, okay, so Floridi did go into the pits. That's really good for us. And we are right behind Surikov here, but we can't seem to actually get past him. So that's a little unfortunate. Is he pushing hard? Yeah, he's pushing his tires super hard. Okay. Right on his tail, but I can't keep using fuel like this. Same for the tire, to be honest. I want to keep it a little fresh if possible. So let's wait till the last few laps to use everything up that we have here. We have till 10% on you. I'm just going to leave it on yellow, I'd say. I know that's going to be problematic, but there's so few laps left. We're just going to try, I'd say. I don't think anyone here is going to pit. Doesn't look like. We can't really keep going. Oh, actually, yeah, Becker and Hamilton, they're both into the pits. Okay, so that is really good for us. We're now in third virtually. We can still fight for second with Surikov here. If the Graaf doesn't pit, he's definitely just gonna be fine. He's not gonna get touched by us anymore. So that will suck a little bit. I guess we keep pushing those tires as much as we can. With only 2 laps left, we have till 15%. It'd be okay to just go orange mode and maybe red for the last lap. But Surikov here is just flying away from us again, unfortunately, and I can't keep using all that fuel. Let's go red mode, but the path went wide actually, so that cost him a few seconds there, but he's still fine, looks like. Come on. Come on, get close, get close. Get close. Please. No. Just on the last straight here. Red, red. Come on. Yes. There you go. Second finish for Tulipano. 0.1 of the pace. I was so preoccupied I didn't even notice Vovsky did hit his cliff with 2%. But that's honestly perfectly fine. Also went fine with the fuel. Looks like in the end. He did slow down quite a bit. But getting 5th was still super good there. Despite Schmidt overtaking him near the end. I was just way too focused on AVO here. Could have paused here and there a bit. But I think this made for a more exciting finish. 0.1 second is what we beat Surikov there by. That is very nice. I could have maybe gone red tire mode a little bit earlier to not make it that close, but whew, okay, so second and 5th, that's definitely not too bad. Obviously in the driver standings, at least the Graaf will have gotten a little bit closer to us, but we should have gotten a bit of a lead compared to everyone else, and the team standings should also be pretty good for us, I'd say. Second and 5th is pretty steady at the very least. Yeah, looks like all the other teams also had a bit of a mismatch. Like no one got a 1-2 or 1-3 or something. Windsor got 1st, but they also got 8th, so that's not that great. Panther got 3rd, but also 7th. The Rossini got 4th and 11th. Wow, Hamilton really messed up with that second pit stop. And both Steinmans did really bad too. So this was actually a really good race for us still, despite it maybe not looking like that on the scorecards. Yeah, the Graaf anyway wasn't really a title contender so far. So him getting a race win was actually sort of best case scenario if it wasn't us. We extended our lead to Surikov. We extended our lead to Schmidt and Sharp. That is very nice. And in the team standings, we also extended our lead, I think, a little. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it can't have been much less than that. All right, very nice. So yeah, that was a tough race. I think the practice didn't really suit us. We couldn't really get all the bonuses we wanted. And then even the sort of one stop we were trying to go for was a little bit awkward. We couldn't really go for performance with the plus 15% bonuses because of needing to get the tire wear bonus. So yeah, honestly, with what we had, I think that was a pretty good race. Fortunately, not a win for Tulipano, but hey, we'll take a podium. We'll take another place of second, and that extends his streak of just getting 1st or 2nd now for what, like 8 races in a row? I think only in the first race he didn't do well at all. Yeah. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Also for Vovsky, getting 10 points on the board, that's just very steady as always, so it is looking really, really likely now, I'd say, with only 6 races to go. Obviously, I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, this is just looking really good. We still have more parts on the way. We're just going to go in and all in, I'd say. yeah, no more illegal parts. We're just going to go all in on the parts till the end of the season, probably, just to make sure this car is as good as it can be. Just keep improving it for every single race. Make sure that we have the most competitive car that our drivers can possibly have. They've shown that they're worthy of trying to win this challenge with, I'd say. Tulipano has been an absolute beast. Just getting first, second, first, second, first, second. 63 points clear of Surikov, 75 of Schmidt, 80 of Sharp, and we are 108 points clear of second in the team standings. Yeah, we might very well finish this challenge. 6 more races to go. I hope it doesn't come down to the wire, to be honest. I hope we just win crushingly. We have like a Mercedes dominating season, but we'll have to see. So far, we have really had to scrape the wins and podiums here and there. Occasionally, the races aren't that easy, and this one, again, was one of those. So much so that I even completely forgot about Boris. I was only looking at Avio, to be honest, to try and get the points near the top, as they are worth a little bit more. But yeah, honestly, really good again. Looks like our competitors still haven't found an answer to our performance and our weight stripping shenanigans. And that is a really good feeling. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I very much did. And I hope to see you in the next race. Bye. Till then.